Good evening, and welcome to our 2020 Fire and Rescue Graduation Program for the Washington County Technical High School. We are pleased tonight to recognize our students from the program that will be graduating here next week. We are also very proud of our partnership with the professional fire and rescue associations here in the community. It's a tremendous partnership. We're very grateful for their support. Again, graduates, I want to congratulate you on your efforts. I will hope that you will take the talents and skills that you have learned over the last 2 years and take them out in the community in some way and use them. Regardless of whether you're continuing in the college or post-secondary training or going directly into the workforce, we wish you the very best of luck in your future. It's my honor at this time to introduce Mr. Todd Dyke, Regional Coordinator of the Maryland Fire and Rescue Institute.
Thank you for the opportunity and the heartfelt congratulations to all of you that have persevered over the rigor of the Fire and Rescue Program. It is a privilege to come before each of you and tell you how proud we are of you and how we are proud of you for meeting the requirements to enter such a rigorous program, and how we are proud of you for all the training you've undertaken, and how we're even prouder of you for achieving one of the most recognized goals of any high school student, your high school diploma. But now your adult journey begins. It's not easy. That's the first thing you need to know. If you want your dream life, if you want that big house, if you want a partner who loves you with their whole heart, all it takes is one promise: I won't stop. You'll have years of toils, years of pushing yourself, years of evolving your life, and your mind. You will have years of uncertainty, years of fear, and years of society telling you that you can't. That's all it takes. The road to success isn't easy, it isn't fun, and it isn't without sacrifice. But it is simple. I won't stop. Not till I make my million, not till I've conquered my mountain, and not till I've led the life I deserve. I won't stop. Every day you have 24 hours to move one step closer to your dream. That's it. That's all you have to do. A single step every day. People call it transformation. I say they're wrong. I call it evolution. You adapt, you improve, and you grow. When you make that promise to yourself and keep that promise to yourself, you won't notice it at first, maybe not even after a week, maybe not even after the first month. But one day, you'll be sitting on top of whatever mountain you've decided to conquer and be grateful and made a 3-word promise to yourself: I won't stop. Again, congratulations, and we wish you much success in your endeavors. Thank you. And at this time, I would like to welcome Washington County Volunteer Fire and Rescue Association President, Dale Fishack.
Good evening, graduates. I would like to start off by saying congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. You are the toughest of the tough. If anyone deserves to be here, it is definitely you guys. You had a challenging year, starting off with a pilot EMT program with new testing platform that stumped everyone, including the instructors. You managed to persevere and made it through. Next came COVID-19 pandemic. The day you left the school building was like any other day, but little did you know you wouldn't return. You adapted, stayed open-minded with online learning, and continued with school assignments. While many of you also fought COVID-19 on the front lines, running at fire and EMS departments, keeping our community safe. You remained a team, and that is what the greatest first responders do when times get tough. They stick together and accomplish the task at hand. I'm not going to end this by saying, welcome to the real world, because every day you wake up is the real world. You are simply starting the next chapter in your life. The path you choose from this moment on is yours to choose. I have no doubt that you will all be very successful in whatever occupation you choose. Please always remember where you started your Washington County Fire and EMS family. We hope that you continue to volunteer at our departments and serve your communities. You are the greatest asset to our county. I would be proud to respond to any emergency with any one of you. Keep an open mind, and remember, you can always learn something new. Good luck, graduates, and reach for the sky, as the only limits are those you set upon yourself. I now would like to introduce Dave Hayes, Director of Emergency Services, Washington County, Maryland.
Good evening, and welcome to the graduating class of 2020. I want to personally wish each of you the best in life as you move forward into your new journey. The next journey, like the journey you have just completed, will be filled with many challenges as well as many, many days of great joy and fulfillment. At home, and as you have moved through your education, you have met many people who have likely influenced your decisions. Remember to remain committed to those connections, maintaining appreciation for the contributions they have likely made to your success. The path that each of you have chosen in completing your early education will lead you into one of the most rewarding professions in the world. You have only just begun to understand what you must learn moving forward. That means you need to listen to your peers, to learn from the job and profession, and remain vigilant because the learning never stops. I want to remind you that you will be tested. You will be tested in many ways that you are not yet prepared to understand, but don't let those words deter you. Use them to reach down and help empower you, bringing renewed strength each day as you rise to serve your communities. The Washington County Fire and Rescue community is proud to call each of you one of our own, and we look forward to a life of service together. Congratulations. Remember, stay safe out there, and welcome to the best job in the world. At this point, I'm going to introduce Alex Kelly, who is the Region 1 and 2 Associate Administrator for the Maryland Institute of Emergency Medical Services Systems.
Good evening. Congratulations on your graduation and your matriculation to the public safety family. On behalf of Dr. Delbridge, Ms. Gaynor, and Dr. Chismar, and all of us at MIMS, welcome to a lifetime of challenge, sacrifice, but yet ultimately satisfaction. Living and working in the public safety family will not get you rich financially, but you will no doubt profit from the joy and the satisfaction of helping others. These are challenging times we're living in, and those of us already on the front lines of public safety welcome you amongst our ranks. I would like to go back to the wise words of a gentleman that came long before me, Mr. Fred Rogers of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, who had an excellent way of bringing difficult subjects, especially subjects for children, down to a level that they could understand. And one of Mr. Rogers' epigrams was, during troublesome and challenging times, don't look for the trouble, but look for the helpers. When other folks are running out, you folks are going to be running in. Again, we welcome you to our ranks, and we're pleased that you've chosen to be one of the helpers.
Hello, I'm Hagerstown Fire Chief Steve Lohr, and on behalf of the men and ladies of the Hagerstown Fire Department, I want to extend a personal congratulations to the Fire Rescue Academy graduating class of 2020. I know this has been a trying time, and possibly some of you are disappointed in not being able to celebrate graduation in the more traditional mode. But what I would suggest to you is that this is really what public safety is about. We're in the throes of a pandemic virus that we haven't seen for over 100 years in the United States. We are experiencing at this production some civil disturbances. And as you have learned in your recent training, certifications, that we must improvise, adapt, and overcome. I am confident that the graduating seniors from the class of 2020 are ready to step into the world of public safety. And I would leave you with 3 things that I think will be important to your continued success. First of all, you have achieved a great accomplishment. It is no small task for high school seniors to complete the regimen of courses you have undertaken in the previous 2 years, including EMT. That is a rigorous academic program that really permits you to take care of all of us in the public sector moving forward. So I encourage each of you to think about 3 things moving forward. First of all, continue your training and certification in every way possible that enhances your knowledge, skills, and abilities in public safety. Second, maintain your health and wellness and physical fitness. I am not aware of any fire department who does not test to the standards of the candidate physical agility test, which you've been exposed to in your high school program. And of course, third, start to think about the world of higher education. As a young graduate of this program, your focus has to be on training and skills and certifications. But if you want to spend a career in public safety, I strongly encourage you to pursue higher education. We are immensely proud of all of the graduates of the class of 2020. Certainly express our regrets that we could not celebrate with your families in a more traditional way. Take a moment to thank your family members and those who have supported you throughout this journey. The journey is just starting. So with that said, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker from Frederick County and a longtime colleague and friend of mine, Division Chief Chip Jewell, who will have the keynote remarks to formally close the graduation ceremony.
Good evening. It's an honor and a pleasure to speak to you today and congratulate you on your hard work, your diligence, and your commitment to graduate from the Washington County Technical High School Fire and Rescue Academy Cadet Program. You are special. You are unique. As many of your fellow classmates were playing sports or in drama club or student council, you elected to pursue a career in public safety. Making a choice to become a firefighter or EMT is a life-altering choice. Your volunteer service to your community will also open doors to a rewarding career if you decide to become a firefighter. In fact, you're perfectly located in Washington County, of an hour and a half drive to over 7,000 career firefighter jobs. But even if you do not want to pursue a career in fire rescue, your training is an excellent entree to nursing, industrial fire safety, fire protection engineering, risk management. Even a career with the National Park Service or Maryland DNR will be enhanced by your firefighting and EMT skills. You may choose military, which has many opportunities to utilize your skills. You're now a member of not a club, not an organization, but a family that is part of the uniforms of service protecting our community, our state, and our nation. In fact, you're now part of a worldwide community of public service. I've personally been welcomed to Fire Service of Fishack, Germany, the sister city of Frederick, and we invited their fire department over to Frederick. Again, an international family of public service. You're now part of the history of our nation. The founders of our country also helped organize the fire service. Ben Franklin is believed to have organized the first volunteer fire company in Philadelphia. And in 1774, George Washington became a charter member of the Friendship Fire Company in Alexandria, Virginia. In 1791, the Maryland General Assembly approved a levy of a tax to purchase the first fire engine for Elizabethtown, which, by the way, is today known as Hagerstown. As I said, you are now a part of this rich and honorable history. You're now a part of the emergency services. You are truly the new centurions, standing watch 24 hours a day over your community immediately to react to save life and property. You have received the exact same training course that is taught to thousands of volunteer and career firefighters across Maryland. You have completed training based on national standards and job performance requirements. You're now different. You will be looked upon with great scrutiny. Your actions will represent the entire fire service, not just you and not just your company. Think when you have that fire department decal or tag on your car and you go passing someone at a high rate of speed. Think when you have that fire department patch on and you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. You are the fire and rescue service. The public doesn't see Williams Porter Longmeadow. The public doesn't see the IAFF logo. The public doesn't see volunteer or career. The public sees the fire department, you. So make us, and I mean everyone in the fire rescue service, make us proud. Wear that patch and place that decal on your card with pride, because you earned it, but don't embarrass it. Okay, you're ready to go out in the world, and it's an ever-changing world. Your future is exciting, challenging, and somewhat scary. You will make life-altering decisions. You will make life and death decisions that will affect others. No two fire rescue incidents are alike. Don't be complacent, never assume, and stay alert. Listen to those members that have a lot to share, and don't be that 120 member. What I mean, you've been a member of a year, but you act like you have 20 years experience. You don't. Be humble, ask for assistance, accept criticism, and you will make mistakes, but you will remember that mistake. Every mistake is a learning opportunity. Continue to train and learn. Every time I teach MIFRE, I learn from my students. Take classes, consider fire science or fire service management, especially if you're considering a fire service career. Now, there's no truth to the rumor that Kingsley Poole and I took our Red Cross first aid training from Claire Barton, and we did not feed the horses at the firehouse. But when I joined as a volunteer in 1969, we did have Cadillac ambulances, and Red Cross Advanced First Aid was the highest level of EMS training. Fire apparatus was all gasoline engines and manual transmissions. A 750 pump was generally the largest pump you could get on an engine. And many engines still had an open cab, and guess what? We still rode the back step. We've seen a lot of change, and you will see a lot of change in your fire rescue career. Our EMT training is advanced to levels unimagined in 1969. Our ambulances are on heavy truck chassis. Our engines are diesels with pump capacity of 1,500 and 2,000 gallons a minute. We're seated in a belted and fully enclosed cab with rollover protection. Yes, Kingsley and I have seen a tremendous evolution of our service, and you will see many changes in your fire rescue journey. I've seen you in action at the Congressional Fire Service Caucus Dinner and at the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Weekend. You represent the very best of the youth of the Maryland Fire Rescue Service. You should be very proud of this moment. I'm very proud of you. Your family, your parents, and your teachers are very proud of you. And we all welcome you to the family of the Fire Rescue Service. Now, I know this has not been a normal graduation ceremony. Right now, many things are not normal. But in the Fire Rescue Service, we must always be ready to act and react. We innovate and we make changes on the fly. I commend the leadership of the Washington County Technical High School, and especially those involved with the Fire Rescue Academy program, for innovating and making your graduation slightly different, but still memorable. I've been truly honored to speak to the future leaders of the Maryland Fire Rescue Service this evening. You have an awesome responsibility and tremendous potential. Congratulations. I commend each of you for what you have achieved and what you will achieve in your fire service journey. As one of my favorite TV characters, Sergeant Phil Westerhouse of Hill Street Blues used to say, let's be careful out there. Thank you. Stay healthy and be safe. At this time, I'd like to introduce Rodney Gaiman, the principal of the Washington County Technical High School.
Thank you, Chief Jewell, for that inspirational message. At this point, I'm proud to recognize the graduates of the class of 2020 Fire and Rescue Academy, who will be designated at graduation by wearing red and black cords, symbolizing their accomplishments within the Academy. Ethan Amos, Dylan Essler, Logan Fishack, Alexis Gillis, Madden Haupt, Jason Neal Cole, Mackenzie Smallwood, Olivia Vetter, and Alexis Wilson. As we offer them our congratulations, we'd now like to recognize those seniors who have received the following scholarships and awards. First, receiving the C. Kingsley Poole Academy of Excellence Award, given to the cadet who has shown overall outstanding performance, goes to Dylan Essler. Next, being awarded the Mitchell Mick Dobbins Memorial Scholarship in honor and memory of a Hagerstown firefighter goes to Alexis Wilson. Receiving the Luther J. Grimes Memorial Scholarship, celebrating the life of an accomplished firefighter and leader, Jay Grimes, goes to Dylan Essler. Being awarded the Bridget Heller Memorial Scholarship Achievement Award in honor and memory of Bridget Heller, who served in the emergency services for more than 30 years, Alexis Gillis. And lastly, the recipient of the Community Service Awards, Dylan Essler. Congratulations to all award winners. In conclusion, Christopher Reeves, the actor who played Superman, famously said, "I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles." Ladies and gentlemen, students and parents, thank you for joining us for the Washington County Technical High School's 2020 Fire and Rescue Celebration, as we recognize the young men and women who have spent 2 years working to become heroes. It has been a privilege to watch them tirelessly work to achieve their goals, and we wish them the best. Again, congratulations, class of 2020.